Welcome to the Success Journey Show. Let's travel together through the lives of individuals on the road to success.
Hey, what is going on, travelers? Man, Success Journey Squad or Journey Squad is Ricky Venters, Marlon Madden, and we got a guest here with us, man. We told you guys we're going to do some recaps. And today we are jumping back. It's 2 years from this month. We had an opportunity to interview the founder and the CEO of PG Sports. Man, has been a good friend of ours. We've been in connection over the last 2 years. I can't believe it's 2 years so far.
I know. Yeah.
You know, so without further ado, man, we're gonna have Paul Granero. I pronounced his last name wrong, man. Don't charge it to my heart, man. Charge it to my head, man. Garino, man. Thank you so much for joining us today, man. Welcome back to the Success Journey Show. What's going on in your world, man?
Yeah, appreciate you having me. Yeah, I mean, yeah, that's crazy. That's 2 years ago. It kind of just feels like it was last year. You know, obviously 2020 was like a year to skip, I guess you'd say.
Yeah.
So yeah, appreciate you guys having me back on.
Yeah, no doubt, man. No doubt. So Paul, man, catch us up, man. We were talking about a lot of different things that you were doing. For all those that miss his episode 27, Living My Best Life, go back and listen to his whole story. But let's kind of pick up from there, man. You are starting to work with some people. You're getting some things off the ground and going. You talked about the story of working with your guys from Sacred Heart and developing with them. You know, you gave us a whole scenario, man. What's been going on in your world for the past year, including COVID, man, last year?
Yeah, for sure. So I'm trying to remember exactly when the podcast was. Like, I'm trying to remember like what month in 2019 it was.
It was May 2019.
All right, it was May. So okay, so that helps me out because so that July I actually quit my 9-to-5 job.
That was a big move.
Yeah, so that was cool to do. It was a no-brainer. They cut everybody's hours, so I was like, all right, it's time to like take that leap.
Go.
Yeah, and then so then from there I was doing PG Sports full time, and then obviously with the pandemic and stuff, they actually I know a lot of people were struggling and stuff, and obviously it was a horrible year, but I had a pretty good year, and just like already working from home and things like that, people were catching up on that type of stuff. So I mean, it wasn't really that much of a change for me personally. So that kind of helped me just from working from home already and then doing that again.
Yeah, no, I love it, man. So you made the shift from 9 to 5, to full-time entrepreneur. A lot of people dream to do it, but they don't have the heart, what it takes, man, to say, you know what, I gotta go. Man, talk to them about that decision that you made. Psychologically, what does it do to you in terms of gearing up PG Sports, and saying, hey, I'm going to be focused 100% of my time on this thing. What do I got to do to make it happen?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, I mean, just like other than PG Sports, I do like marketing and things like that. So I do have like, social media clients and things like that that are non-sports related. So, but I mean, that's still, doing stuff on my own. And then I did have like a part-time gig at the Yes Network running their social media for the live games for like Yankees, Nets, NYCFC, and the Liberty. So that was just a cool experience. But then when the pandemic hit, that ended. So that affected me. And that's when I knew it was like real, because it was like, I think it was like March 11th, and they were like, and I was watching like an NBA game, and it was all canceled and all that. So that was crazy. And then I was like, all right, this is real, because like no sports ever get like canceled like this.
Yeah, for sure, man. With all that money flowing through there too, man. That right there is like, oh shoot. When I saw that, I remember, man, when I saw that, that was like, all right, these big guys, these billionaires saying halt. It's like, it's one thing to say, hey guys, start, go work from home, from the companies, but for them to say cancel, postpone, that right there was like, wow, this is real. But yeah, go ahead, Marlon.
Yeah. Hey, let people know, man. PG, Paul, what's funny, like you said, it felt like not even a year, because I remember it was funny after we did the interview, and I can't remember how I must have saw how we connected. I think I saw your stuff on Instagram,
Yeah, Instagram.
and I reached out to you,
Yeah.
and then you did it, and then once you did the show, we kind of we connected in terms of we just started flowing with each other. Like I was like, hey, I'm on this platform. This is how you do it. This is how you do this, and he'll call me and he'd be like, hey, did you check out this? Did you check out this? And I was like, yeah, yeah, yeah. So it was real, going up and up. And then once he quit his job, and I was watching Paul, a lot of times, people think like you have to be talking each and every day in order to know what the person's doing. But I was just watching Paul just go up and up. And I knew he was busy, getting busier and busier, because I'd have to make meetings schedule with him to even talk to him. You know what I'm saying? I was like, dang, I was able to just call this dude up, but now he's getting busy. And I understood it because from he's running, if he doesn't work, you don't eat. You know what I'm saying? So I was really I respect the grind.
Yeah, for sure. Even like it's funny you say that too, because like I don't think I was really using like my calendar like that. Now I have to like use it all the time, and it's like if I don't have it, then I'm not gonna remember to call that person or get on that call or whatnot.
Yeah, man. So what are some of the things that you could tell somebody? Because a lot of people want to be an entrepreneur. They want to just quit their job and jump into working for themselves. What's some of the things that the pros and cons that you could tell them, and things to expect when you jump to working on your own venture?
Yeah, so I would say definitely don't quit and you have $0 coming in. Like I still had like I said, I had side hustles already on, so I already knew like how much I was gonna lose or make per month then.
Yeah, so calculate it.
Yeah, I'd say definitely don't do it with zero. Yeah, and then just pros and cons. Obviously, just finding new avenues to make money and things like that. I kind of knew what I was gonna do, and it was kind of planned out because at my job they started it in January, so I quit in July. So in that 7 months, I was kind of like planning on what I was gonna do or how I was gonna do it. So it wasn't like a 1 week thing. Like
get up in the morning.
Yeah.
It's not. I like how you said that, man. Make sure you have some income coming in. Plan it. It's not no ad hoc. I woke up today and I don't feel like doing it anymore. I'm quitting, and then I'm gonna think about what I'm gonna do next. No.
Like I'm sure a lot of people went to their job before and was like, I want to quit today, but like they're not gonna do that.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So when did you start seeing like what I've heard from a lot of people that leave the corporate world and start working on their own, they get to that breaking point of saying, you know what, I'm not employable anymore. Like, I don't know if I could ever go back to a structured 9 to 5, based off of the experience that I'm having as an entrepreneur. Have you reached that point? And when was that point, if you did reach it?
Yeah. So yeah, I would say, yeah, no, like I'd be down. Like, yeah, I don't think I would want to be an employee of a company, but I would do like contract work.
Yeah.
Like the same thing, like you're saying, like, so they can't really tell you like, what to do and what's not to do. And yeah, but I feel like I've always felt that way. Like even with my, just jobs in the past, I was always doing PG Sports on the side, once I got home, or like during it too. So I feel like that was always the path that I was gonna, like eventually it was gonna happen.
Love it.
So I know you had some people that you were managing and stuff with PG Sports, and you had some, and I'll just say Renee Montgomery, she just took off.
Yeah.
Did that help your company to be more solidified for somebody to say, you know what happened? This guy actually knows, because to what I know, she doesn't leave you out. Like she's always bigging you up. So yeah. Did that help your company for other people to say, you know what, I want to fall underneath his banner because this guy knows exactly what he's doing?
To an extent. I mean, I already had like athletes that I'm working with and things like that. I think some people might not know how much I do behind the scenes and things like that. And then with it being WNBA stuff like that, everyone has their own like kind of people already.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like I don't know. I feel like it's like kind of hard. Like one of my goals is still to work. Like I want to work with an NBA player. And that's like the same way. Like they all have like their own teams already and things like that. Kind of hard to like get in there. Even now, even harder and harder, obviously, because now with all the high school and recruiting and social media stuff. So yeah, no, but I would say like, you know, if like I don't usually well now I kind of do more. So like I used to not really say who I work with, but now I kind of like say more. So they might put like more respect on my name. So but yeah, I don't I think when we do the next interview, I think it'll help more. I think it's still a work in progress for us.
Okay, so you have some stuff in the background that you're trying to keep it quiet. I see what you're saying. You work in G14 classified. I get it.
No, I'm saying I think more stuff is going to happen because of what you got saying. Like they're going to say, oh, you work with X, Y, and Z. Like I want to work with you.
Okay. Yeah. Because a lot of people don't. I know what you do behind, not to a full extent, but I can see. For us, you know, with a big look, you got us just from interviewing you. You end up getting us in an interview with Renee Montgomery, and then you end up getting us down to the celebrity basketball game for Josh Norman down in Charlotte. And I feel like if the pandemic didn't happen, I met some people down there that we were building up traction that we would have been invited to a next one where we had Josh Norman lined up to do interview and stuff like that. But you know, just from your help in the background, you made all that happen. So I know what you're doing. I know the power you have. So hey, if anybody drop on this and they're watching, man, I'm telling you, Paul is the man that I try to get Paul to manage me. You know, but his plate is full.
Can't afford it, man. You can't afford him, man.
Can't afford him.
Yeah, Paul, man. You know, what I'm really grabbing out of this, and just it's kind of just a testament to the story of the past 2 years. You know, a lot of people, they get on this journey and they put timetables onto it, and when things don't happen in 6 months or 12 months, 18 months, they start getting frustrated and be like, oh, no, I'm not going to do this anymore. But it takes a special person to really believe in what you have to offer to the world and say, you know what, no matter what, I'm going to keep my head down. I'm going to keep grinding because this is just what I love to do. You know, talk to that person out there that may be saying, hey, you know what, I tried it, but, you know, I'm done. I'm on to the next thing. What would you share with them about just sticking things out and just grinding it out?
Yeah, for sure. So yeah, this is actually my 10th year of doing PG Sports. So that's been crazy. It doesn't really seem like 10 years. So like, I don't really ever put timetables on things like that. And I don't like the question, like, where do you see yourself in 5 years and things like that. But just like, even like something that resonated with me a lot was like in Shark Tank, and Damon John was saying like, he didn't make like a profit till like year 8 of FUBU. And so that kind of always like stuck with me, and that almost kind of happened with me too. It was like kind of year 8 where everything kind of changed. 7, 8. So I don't know if that was just that was just probably just a coincidence, but yeah, like things like that. But to stay, I would just say stay consistent, because that's all you could do. Because like I said, I think I probably said it on the other show, like I've seen different brands and people start their own things and just stop after like a month or a year or Correct. 6 months or 2 years, even 2 years. Like, so,
that's where we're at right now. 2 years.
It's,
I mean, even the podcast, I'm sure you guys seen a million podcasts come up and they stop and they don't.
Correct.
Yep. And that's one thing that me and Marlon decided in the beginning. We're like, you know what? No matter what, we got to keep it going.
Yeah.
And there's been times where we had scheduled breaks. You know, don't get us wrong. We're not doing the podcast every single week of the year because we have scheduled breaks. But our thing is just keep producing. You don't know what's going to turn out to be. We know we believe in the message, what we're putting out, and you got to keep hitting it every single day, man. So, man, appreciate your perspective. Like we said, we didn't want to keep you long, but definitely wanted just to chop it up with you, give a quick snapshot to our travelers as to what's going on with Paul now, Mr. PG himself, and where he is in life, and letting them know that this thing is for real, man. We bring people on our show that are, serious about their journey, serious about committing to reaching their potential, and, not necessarily putting timetables on it, but committing to grind, committing to the drive, committing to their dream, committing to being diligent, and committing to be disciplined through the process. So yeah, this is just a quick snapshot. Paul, if you want to just leave them with one word or whatever, or one sentence, whatever it may be, a quote, I don't know, just to help our listeners for the next, year, 6 months, whatever, until we have you on again, man. What would that be?
Yeah, I would just say consistency is key.
There we go. Consistency is key. Well, listen, travelers, thank you for sitting with us for a couple of minutes just to do a Success Journey Show catch up. I don't know, we may call it that right there. There's the Journey Show catch up.
Just to let you guys know too, I don't know if they're still doing it, but Paul and I, we invested in the FC fan control football.
Yeah.
Right. We're part owners of the same team.
Oh, there you go.
So we're I don't know what's gonna happen in life, Paul, but I think you and I are tied at the hip right now, man. We're gonna have to be. I don't know what's gonna happen, but this year we didn't have the first season we started off strong. I don't know what happened, but we're gonna catch up 2.0.
Yeah, for sure. Coming soon.
Yeah, you go. I love it. So travelers, catch us next time on the Success Journey Show. Appreciate you. Talk to you soon.
You've been listening to the Success Journey Show, where your dreams, drive, determination, and diligence are the foundation to success. For more information, check out thesuccessjourneyshow.com. The Journey Squad is here helping you to your destination.